Hello everyone, Mike for Collectibles. I'm back here doing a pickups video. I've been buying an absolute ton as prices have come down a little bit, finding some very good deals. You can see I picked up a very large card here, at least for me. So I want to take you through some of the stuff I'm getting. A lot of these bought from online auctions is where I get the most of the stuff. Did have a Facebook pickup here too that I'll go through. And got some unique stuff, so I wanted to show up before I get some of it listed and either sent to ComC or listed on eBay. You guys, as always, you guys like the videos, give us a follow, give us a like, Mike for Collectibles on all the platforms. And let's get into it. I'll go through some of the bulk stuff first. I bought this big lot of binders you see here and a couple of these larger cards, all from the same auction. I spent a little over $6,200 on the lot. Got a big lot of Topps coins. There's about 60 coins here. I paid $140 for this lot. There's some Hall of Famers in there. You can see Joe Torre there. But there's also two of the better coins in here. Was the Clemente and the Mantle. So 1964 there. This wasn't that great of a deal actually for these coins, but typically what I do is once I buy a couple things in an auction, I try to buy enough to make it worth my time for shipping and everything. So I pick those up. Those I can usually get between $3 and $5 for most of those. I think I paid with the fees. I probably paid $180. Yeah, about $180 for the entire lot of coins. Again, it's about 60 of them, so I probably paid around $3 a coin. But with some of the Hall of Famers and stuff, I should be able to get between 5 and 10 for a lot of them, and a lot of them are in good shape. So that was the first thing I got there. And some binders. I'm trying to probably have to zoom out here to show you, but got some unique, I always tend to buy unique stuff in these auctions when I see it. Let me see if I can zoom out here a little bit. I might not be able to. No, it's not gonna let me. But, so you can see in these binders, a bunch of, oh, I'm losing them. Too many binders. Bunch of late 60s, early 70s football cards, bunch of Hall of Famers in here. So this is probably, I don't even know how many cards this is. I think it's like 300 or 400 cards. I paid a little under $1 a card for these. Again, very good condition. Whole bunch of Hall of Famers in this lot. So I'll take a chance on things like this. Again, when good condition. Commons and some of these you can get $2 to $3 for. So pretty cool stuff though. This stuff will be easy to sell. There's a Bob Lilly. And there's some other good ones in here, kind of hidden throughout the binders. Bunch of Hall of Famers. So got that binder. I think I paid, what did I pay for that? About $340 for that binder. Again, I don't know how many cards it is, but it's a lot. I mean, these are all double-sided pages, 18 per page. And there's probably closer to 500 cards, actually. So, pretty good there. Next ones I got real cheap. These next three binders, cigarette cards. So I buy an absolute ton of these cigarette cards for next to nothing. So I paid for these binders. I paid $60, $60, and $40 basically after 20% fees. So these cigarette cards they're not all that valuable. They are from the 30s, and you can see how thick these binders are. They are absolutely stacked full of cigarette cards for $60. So I probably there's some complete sets in here. You can see, kind of see in the paper here, it's got some complete sets listed. But for $60 for all of these cigarette cards, there is some sports in here. There's some famous people in here. So you see there's different sporting stars and things. I think I saw a couple cricketers, some famous movie stars, some jockeys here. I mean, again, you're talking about probably, I don't even, these are only one-sided binders, but there's 15 per. I have no idea how many cards are in here, but it's got to be probably 500 cards for $60. So 10 cents a card on these, which I just thought was an absolute steal. for these things from the 30s. Here's another one of them. This one doesn't have as many in it. This one is some more complete sets. So, there's a military uniform set here. You got some cars. More cars there. And you got different like naval uniform sets. Again, more stars. There's some rugby players in here. Just a bunch of cool stuff. This one this one's probably the $30 binder, had less in it. But still only paying, there's probably, I don't know, maybe 200 cards in this one. Paying a little more than 10 cents per card. So, pretty cool stuff there. Apologize I can't get it better on the screen. So I can turn it up. Maybe I can turn it up a little bit. You can see it better. Trying to mess up the whole setup here. Here's the last one of these. This is another one that's got just, again, it's probably, I don't know, 400 or 500 cards in here for 60 bucks. This is Churchman stuff. A whole bunch of Churchman cigarettes cards here from the 30s. This is like the speed set, Kings of Speed. So you got drivers, you got all kinds of stuff in here. I think there's Jesse Owens down here in the bottom right. So I should be able to move these very quickly at good prices. I don't know how I'm gonna actually sell these. Here's a bunch of old soccer players. These sets are incomplete here. You got a bunch of boxers. See, there's Kid Berg, Hall of Famer, Primo Carnera, Hall of Famer, Georges Carpentier, Hall of Famer, Jack Dempsey. So you got some big names there. Sure there's some I missed. Jack Johnson up here on the right. So some pretty big cards in here. Benny Lynch. These aren't hugely valuable, but again, you got a bunch of old Hall of Famers from the 30s. Here's some more cool stuff here. You don't see all that often. So anyway, I find this stuff interesting. So when I see it for 30 bucks for an entire binder, I just buy it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I just buy it. So that was part of the auction. And then the 3 big cards that I bought in the auction, which made me buy the rest. This is the big stuff I got. I couldn't believe the deal I got on this first one. So Stan Musial 1948 Leaf PSA 6. This card has been recently selling for around $5,500, and I got it in auction before the fees for $3,600. So after fees, right around $4,400 is what I paid for the card. So I got it over $1,000 off. I wasn't planning on buying this card, but when it went that cheap, I was putting bids on it because I figured if I can get it for 80% of comps through an auction like this, I need one like this from a Hall of Fame collection anyways. I'm not going to find it that cheap anywhere else. So I got this one for, again, $4,400. It's probably my most valuable card that I have now. Most of my stuff's under, under a couple $1,000. I don't really have much that's higher than that. So this probably becomes the most valuable card in the Hall of Fame collection. It's a good addition. I upgraded my Warren Spahn rookie. I have a 1948 Bowman, which is technically his rookie card, the black and white one. I like the look of this card better, so I'm going to replace my 1948 SGC 3 with this SGC 4.5. It's another one I got. Probably not quite as good of a deal on this one. I think I paid around $800 for this, but value's around $1,000. So again, what I felt was under the value, which is why I picked it up. Then you got the Rizzuto 1948 Leaf SGC 5. This one I got for $360. And I think this is around $500 or so. So three big cards, 3 really nice condition cards. This one being the biggest. I was excited to get this. Again, didn't really plan on spending that, but didn't think I'd ever find it for that again, to be honest. So decided to pick it up. So that's the big pickups. Then I had also made a pretty good Facebook sale. Again, with stuff coming down, you're able to get some deals when you lump things together. As part of this, I also got I think I put it away already. I got a new edition for my Hall of Fame collection out of this. T206 Roger Bresnahan PSA 4, the Piedmont 350 back. So I picked that up. And then I just picked up some kind of mid-level stuff here. Clemente 1961 Topps BBG 6. Got a 1957 Topps Willie Mays. And the stickers are what I'm listing them for on eBay. Maris rookie, SGC 1. This one's probably priced a little high in eBay, but it's because there's nothing else listed that low. And the other one that's listed has like a Yankees written down the side. So this one's, to me, looks better than that one. So I'll list it here and take offers. Got a 1967 Topps Clemente. I'm sorry, not 67, 57 Topps Clemente, SGC 4. And a 1953 Topps Rizzuto, 4.5. I was able to get these right around, I think I paid $13.25 for the lot with the Bresnahan. The Bresnahan I think I paid $400 for, or $425 maybe. So I got these probably about 80%, 75% of value. So we'll see how they do. But I got all those listed. Those are all listed as of, oh no, maybe I didn't list them yet. I don't think I listed these yet. I got to list these on eBay still. Listed some other cards today. The cards that I replaced my Hall of Fame collection with Easter I listed on eBay, which was the 48 Bowman Spawn. I had a 1960 Topps Stan Musial PSA 3 as my placeholder, so went from a $50 card for Stan Musial to a $5,500 card for Stan Musial. It's a pretty significant upgrade. And then I had a 49 Bowman Rizzuto SGC Authentic. I think it was trimmed top to bottom. Great looking card, no name on front, but came back authentic. I graded it myself, bought it raw. So I think I have it listed for a little over $100 on eBay just because it looks good, no creases. But so made some upgrades. That's all I got for this one. Just want to show some of the cool stuff I'm finding. I feel like some of these auctions that you get that aren't eBay or PWCC or Golden, you can find some really good deals through these other auction houses that aren't necessarily sports card auction houses. So I find a lot of mine through Live Auctioneers. Is where I buy a lot of stuff. There's other ones like Bid Spirit and other auction houses where you can find some pretty good deals on this stuff if you're patient. And again, some of the high value stuff on there sells at a discount if the right people aren't watching it. So I was pretty pleased to get that. So as always, if you guys like the videos, give us a follow, give us a like. Focus is bad. Met for collectibles on all the platforms. I don't know why it's so fuzzy. I think you guys have seen this 100 times. So if you like any of the cards I've shown in this last stack, or you're interested in any cigarette cards, reach out. Or any of the 70 or 69 through 71 Topps football cards, those will all be for sale at some point. Just got to figure out how we're getting them listed. I mean, I'm looking at potentially doing a 3-day show coming up. Talked to my brother about it. Just kind of came up today. So we may do a show and bring a lot of this stuff along and set up some, not just some of the more valuable slabs and stuff, but also a lot of the stuff that you can pick through, like these cigarette cards. Could be pretty interesting. So hope you guys liked the video. Talk to you next time.